system in Ljubljana, which will now present. And my first question is, why don't you ask for the money, or did you finance it yourself? This is the... This is? Okay. Matjaž, you are operating it fully on private money, or?
Yes.
Yes. You don't need
We
that.
operated fully private money so far. Hello everybody. My name is Matjaž Čepon. I came from company Europlakat. For those who don't know, Europlakat is the biggest company in Slovenia in outdoor advertising. I was pleased to make one very quick presentation about bike sharing system in Ljubljana. It's named Bicycle. But I believe that a lot of you know such a system which is installed in more than 60 cities in Europe and in the world. So, our system, Bicycle is the part of Jasideco family, because Jasideco is also the owner of small part of the owner of company Europlakat. The initial idea and start of developing such a system was in 1999, and in 2003 the first bike system was installed in Vienna. Since today we have in the world, as I told you, more than 60 cities which had the core system. In meantime, from the beginning of the development until today, the core put a lot of money and knowledge to make system very user-friendly. For example, one of this user-friendly system is on the phone, so the customer can download the All Bikes Now. This is one of the software which was made in the core, and you got in real time all the station, for example in Ljubljana or other city, but it depends where you are, with all bike lots and so on, what is free, what is full, where you can take a bike and you put it back. Okay, how the Bicycle became Ljubljana with bike. First, I would like to show you some current figures. At the bike started in the May 2011, so now we have two and a half years. At the moment, we have nearly 50,000 subscribers, what mean more than 15% of Ljubljana citizens. In this time was made 1.5 million rides for hire. For comparison, in Ljubljana we have 300 bikes on the site with 31 stations. In Vienna they had 1,000 bikes with 100 stations. And the number of hires is nearly the same. So usage in Ljubljana is very high.
300 bikes?
Yes, 300 bikes. Okay, this is some number we have in average daily, nearly 2,000 users. The record is 4,000 in one day, so 4,000 hires. Average time per trip is 21 minutes. In all over the world, the system is 30 minutes is free. In Ljubljana, we have 60 minutes free. So first 60 minutes is free, and average trip is 21 minutes. What's mean that 98% of hire is free of charge.
How do you get the money?
It's from our pockets, company. Okay, this is private partnership. I will discuss about this a little later. So that's mean nearly 7 hires per bike per day. I can tell you that, for example, in Paris or in Lyon, this number is around 6. So in Ljubljana it's very high. Also, we have some teams which take the bikes from the station and put the bike in another station. So they go to the full station, take a bike out, or go to the empty station and take put bike in, and then made average daily more than 200 bike transportation. Okay, your question was the money. The money, this was international tender from the city of Ljubljana to make a system, and it was tender for private, public-private partnership. The company Europlakat won this tender, and then we start to build. But the common goals before we signed the contract was the next. So expand the system for public transportation with additional means of transport. When we start, we say this is the cheapest transport in the city because each first hour is free. You just pay, okay, I will tell you later about this. To improve quality of life, stimulate use of bicycle in Ljubljana, not to neglect the cycling tradition in Ljubljana. This is very important, what you asked me, get added value for public space dedicated to outdoor advertising. So we build a system, we pay the system, and system is our, and now we maintain the system. So all expenses is on the Europlakat side. But the city give us some space to put some outdoor advertising banners, not banners but metro lights. It's not banner, it's urban furniture. And here is the question, who pay both?
And these things, this infrastructure,
yes.
Who pays that?
We pay everything. Europlakat, the city of Ljubljana give the land and give the electricity. Okay. That's all. Everything else is on the outside, if we talk about costs. Okay. What was the three secrets of the success? One is a top quality product. The second is the right positioning. So it's in Ljubljana, cities, and perfect communication. What is a top quality product? Okay, you can see here, this bike it's very robust bike, it's very heavy bike, it's more than 20 kilo one bike, because it is made so that the people cannot make some damage on the bike. They can make some small damages, but not big damage, because of this bike is very robust. 300 to 400 meters between one and second station. This is the core philosophy, and it should be built like this. And the only reason is if you came to some station and want to put bike back, but all racks is full. On the terminal you have one option to see the nearby station. So one or two stations which is the nearby, 300-400 meters back. And if there is free, you go there and walk bike there. And you will walk 300 meters, but you will not walk 2 kilometers. So this is the philosophy that the station should be in the circle of 300 to 400 meters. Okay, up-to-date service, simple registration and hire. In Ljubljana, registration is possible only on the website. You cannot buy a subscription on the terminal, only on the website, because in Ljubljana we use Urbana card. I believe that you know what is this. This is some city card for city bus, for some museum, for park place. You pay only with this card. And the mayor of Ljubljana wants to have also this card in this system. And when we implement this card in the system, we decided we will not make registration on the terminal, only on the web. Transportation of bikes. That means our employee who, I told you, take bikes from the station to station. Smartphone and internet application, I already also told you. Okay, fair partnerships, cooperation with citizens. And I believe This is the third point, perfect communication, which was in our case very important and very successful. We start with communication with the citizen a few months before the opening, and 1 month before the opening we put this container on the Persian Square, which is the walk zone. In the container we put terminal, 2 bike locks, 2 bikes, and 2 notebooks with internet connection. So we introduced the people how the system will work when we opened, and also the people already can make pre-registration. So at the day when we open the system, we already have more than 1,500 subscribers. And this container was 1 month before and 1 month after opening was there. Okay, this is communication before the opening. If we look a little again how we work, so initial idea was in May 2010, then start negotiation, then became city decision. We signed the contract in March 2011 and we launched the system in May 2011, in 2 months. And we need to do all foundation, everything we need to do in 2 months. And testing and everything. And we made it. Okay, as I told you, more than 50% of the citizen population of Ljubljana is our subscriber. We have 300 bicycles, 31 or now 33 stations. Our system works, as I told you, you can make registration only on the web. You pay €3 per yearly subscription, but this euro is your credit. So if you use the bike and you don't return the bike in 1 hour, you go through 1 hour and the second hour is €1, but you don't pay. We take from this €3, we take €1. And second euro and third euro. This is credit. This €3 is credit. So, okay. When you use also €3, then you should pay. This is yearly subscription. This is for citizens of Ljubljana or Slovenian people. And then we also have weekly subscription, which costs €1 and it's not credit. And for weekly subscription, the people don't need Urbana card. Urbana card is only for yearly subscription. So first hour. Each first hour. So you take a bike, put bike back, then you cannot take a bike in next 3 minutes, I believe, or 5 minutes. After 5 minutes you take bike back, it's again first hour. So each first hour. The second hour is 1 hour, the third hour is €1, the third is 2, and then fourth and any additional is €4 per hour. Okay, this is from after the opening. We are not in the media nearly every day. Okay, key messages: win-win partnership, additional service in town, contract for advertising banners, good product, and successful promotion. This is from my side. If you have any question, please, I'm here.
I am not an economist. I have studied political science.
I'm chemical engineer.
You're a chemical engineer, but please still tell me, where is the financial benefit of your system? Everything is for free?
Advertising.
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 Yeah,
Advertising
you
space.
get a lot of money from advertising.
Okay, this is this is big risk. For example, we also had in Slovenia, also in Ljubljana, all bus shelters is ours. And we made bus shelters, and we put in bus shelters the satellite. So advertising is money. But in this moment, is this time, it's on the limit. And this is contract for 15 to 20 years, because this is very big investments, and return of investments is not 6 to 7 years, but is 11 to 12 years.
So you have the space, which is given by the city.
We got the space from the city.
And you have a nice urban furniture where you and your company can make an advertising, and for that you have to pay.
We don't pay city nothing.
Yes, but he pays you for advertising his company. Okay. And
But
you
it's
all
big
drive.
risk. It's big
You all drive for free. Christoph and then Karl.
Which part of the system do you use to advertise? At the bikes, I haven't seen it.
No. In the contract with City of Ljubljana, it's advertising on the bike system is forbidden. I told you, maybe you didn't hear me, we got from the City of Ljubljana 140 points where we put metal lights. So this is the 12 square meter object which is scrolling and shine during the night, it slides. This is the point, not in the bike. In the bike is forbidden.
Okay.
For example, in Vienna it's not forbidden, in Ljubljana it's forbidden.
First year.
Can you tell us about the costs per year?
Costs per year.
Cost per year is around it's €500,000.
€500,000. You mean your personnel,
Personal, maintenance, everything with bike is 500,000 to 600,000 euro. The big point of cost is software license, because the owner of the software is Jacques. So we need to pay yearly some license and
Who is
so
the
on.
owner of the software?
Jacques, this is the biggest company in the
this
world.
one, Okay.
So depreciation is also part of this.
Maintenance of bikes.
Yes, of course.
Your question.
I would think that the emphasis on the professional
Can you-
side of it. Sorry.
Another microphone.
About the service level. About the service level requested by the municipality. Is it requested by the municipality, or is there a standardized service level you provide in all of your systems around the world or regions?
I didn't understand you well. You want to ask me?
Regarding the rotation of the bikes, for example.
No. Okay. No. The rotation is, everything is in our hand. We have some programs. That we can look the station all the time. Also our people who is on the site, his responsibility is to take bike on the full station out and bring this bike on the station which is not full. And they have on the phones all the data. So this station is full, please go there, take 10 bike. And this station is empty, go there and put this 10 bike there. So this regulation, you mean about regulation is in our hands.
So you set the standards for yourself, and the municipality don't tell you anything if the standard is lower.
No, this is not our standard. When you make, for example, the investment, one station, normally one station is terminal and 20 bike locks. And when you start the investments, when you start the first day, the first minute, 10 locks is free, 10 locks is fully bike. So anybody can take or anybody can put. But now people take, bring back, and we need to get people to regulate this system. This is
Sorry, there are a lot of questions now. There is the colleague from Serbia first, and then somewhere in the very back. And then
I just want to ask you shortly, how are you transporting these bikes from these stands to another location? What vehicle?
with cars.
with cars.
Yeah, of course, because we take 50 to 20 bikes at once. Because if you do with one bike, you don't do nothing. It's impossible.
So there's a question in the back.
Is it possible to solve the peak problem? In the morning you cannot get the bike in Shishka, and it's hard to park it in center, and
You are from Ljubljana, so okay.
He hasn't got a bike, obviously.
No, you know what is the problem? The problem is that all the bus station is near some bus station and so on. So some user came with bike, go down, and bus go down and take the bike. Okay, we have some point in Ljubljana. For example, Trg it's railway station. Nama in the center. The problem is that in the one moment, in the morning between 7 and 8, when the people came to work, came with bike, and in one moment came 25 people. and they cannot lock the bike. Okay, our team go there, take the bikes out, and transport this bike, for example, to Kino Šiška, because it's empty. But to take bike out, go in the morning with truck from one location to another location is half an hour. It's impossible to regulate that all customers will be satisfied. It's impossible. For example, in Ljubljana, our team works from 7 in the morning to 9 in the evening. In Paris, they work from 9 in the morning to 5 in the evening and stop. And then regulate only the customer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the problem, but okay.
More questions.
Okay. I just want to come back to your question about maintenance. Like, your interest of your company is to have higher quality in the city lights. This is where you make money from, but you don't want to invest money in the bike sharing system. So who?
We invest in everything.
Yeah, but you have the contract now, and I think the city lights give you money, but there's coming only little money from the bikes, right?
No, from the bikes is come yearly 20,000 euros maybe. That's all.
So what's your interest to invest in the bikes anymore? Or who give the standards that the bikes are being maintained?
We take bike every day from the site to our repair shop, and we need to do this according to contract. We are responsible that we maintain the bike and everything. This is our responsibility. If we don't do this, we can lose the contract.
This is also in the contract?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
So, and the city is giving them space for the advertisement, and they set the conditions.
Yeah, of course.
That you must clean the bike 3 times a day. Okay, there was one more question from Tom here in the front, Matjaž. These engineering questions are always the most interesting. How many bikes you need? Tom, just speak.
Well, the business model is clear that you have advertising space in cities, and therefore you do something with cycling, which is the public bike system. Until now, in your words, it's risky because you need enough income from advertisement to maintain the system.
But and also to pay the investment costs.
Yeah, okay. The return on investment, the completely and when I calculate very fast, it's about 1,800 per bike per year. Exactly. Doesn't matter, but it might be a little bit more, a little bit less. What I heard that in Paris, Jesedico is in trouble with his program, and they want to have less bikes in the city. So there can be a contract, but they try to open it again and renegotiate because. And it's already years known, vandalism in Paris with the bikes is a problem. And also, there might be more vandalism, but when you have more income, it doesn't matter because you buy new bikes and the system works. But the thing is that the core business, of course, of Jesedico or alike companies is selling advertisement, and it's very good that you are interested in cycling, but there is a sort of friction between this. And is everything covered in a contract, and for how long is this in this case? 20 years, you said, is your return of investment?
We have a contract 15 years
50
plus additional 7.
Okay.
It's possible. And the contract was 31 station when we built this. Now, if we want to expand the system, we need to find the company who will pay the investment costs and yearly maintenance costs. Yeah. But what you told is true, but this is, Paris is some special case. It's really very big vandalism. In Ljubljana, we don't have nothing.
Okay, we have also in Ljubljana. Okay, thank you very much. I think I will start the discussion. You can talk with him over the lunch, then you will not get to eat.
No, I don't have time, sorry.
Okay,
I have 1 meeting.
so rent a bike and use the advertising option. Thank you very much. This is a really creative